We're ready to go. Rock Senior and Rock Masters. Dustin Strauss in the 71. Outside row 1, Franco Carabetta in the 20. Thomas Issa in the number 94 starting third. Fourth, it'll be the 32 of Austin Jordan. Michael Horton at 21 starting fifth. Natalie Zenoza starting sixth. Seventh, it'll be Eddie Rodriguez in the 18. Joffrey Amaya in the number 4 starting ninth. Masters drivers, Castro in the 79. Brent Weibo in the 07. Gonzalo in the 3. Sparks in the 228. Michael Horton in the 48. And we'll pick up green. We're underway. They'll come single file. And a little bit of a slow start for the number 18 of Eddie Rodriguez. Eddie going to feel the pressure again as the Masters driver close in on him. Eddie watches traffic come by. He'll pick up the tail end of the field. So we're underway. Again, Rock Senior and Masters. Be 13 laps. Shifters, you're on grid. Shifters, you're on grid. And Dustin Strauss been very strong. Dustin, heat number 3, finished in that second spot. Had some contact. Him and Thomas Issa got together in that last couple laps, and both ended up off the track. Thomas Issa picking up the win in heat number 2. Dustin picked up the heat number 1. Dustin opened up the weekend in qualifying, set quick time. And right now he's up front by a full half a second. So right back where they left off. Again, in heat number 3, they did a great race between those two drivers. Issa and Strauss. Thomas in the 94, Dustin in the 71. They'll work their way into turn number 1. So 2 laps complete as they come to the stripe. And a very solid weekend for the number 20, Franco Carabetta. Franco picking up the win in heat number 3. Franco finished third in heat number 2. And did that in heat number 1. So a couple second heat number 2 finished third. Right now, he is currently being scored in that third spot in the senior class. Franco qualified third, so really been sitting in the top 3 all weekend. Eddie Rodriguez will retire the 18. So Dustin Strauss coming across the line. There's your leader. Rock Senior leader right now with a full second advantage. Thomas Issa in the number 94. Carabetta running third. Austin Jordan at number 32 running fourth. That's some good runs for Austin Jordan. Outside of heat number 3, Austin finished fourth in heat number 2, had a fourth place finish in heat number 1. Austin also qualified fourth, so he's been pretty good. Had some trouble in heat number 3. But a pretty good starting spot for Austin Jordan. Started in that fourth place position. Right now, Austin running fourth as he'll work off at turn number 2. So Dustin, your leader, coming off at turn number 3. Dustin right now with a 1.2 second advantage. Carabetta running third. Franco, 1.7 seconds behind your leader. Austin Jordan, fourth. 2.4 seconds behind your leader, Joffrey Amaya, in the top 5. And Joffrey Amaya opened up the weekend, qualified in the 5th spot. Joffrey finished 5th in heat number 1. That's about the best he's been able to pull off, so we'll see if Joffrey Amaya can get things heated up right now. Currently running in the 5th spot, Joffrey Amaya in the number 4. So Dustin across the line opens up a 1.6 second advantage. So a little different scenario this time around. As we saw Issa and Dustin really go at it in heat number 3. Both got collected on the entry to that chicane. And right now Dustin a little comfortable. He's got a 1.6 second advantage. You remember now in heat number 3, Thomas was running third and he got up to about a 1.5 second gap between him and your leader. And then Thomas continued to shave that lead until he got right on the bump of your leader and made it a very interesting race. Right now, Thomas cruising along and not gaining ground. He's losing ground. Right now, he's 1.8 seconds out of the top spot. So unlike heat number 3, Thomas going the other way. Dropped about 0.3 of a second on this last lap. So Thomas is not going the way he wanted it. Again, he was very quick in heat number 3. Again, Dustin cruising right along. Carabetta, another solid top 3 run. Franco winning heat number 3, finished third in heat number 2 and heat number 1. And Carabetta qualified in the 3rd spot. Right now, running third again, so Franco having a very solid weekend. So we'll pick up the halfway sign, this time by 7 in. Seven laps remaining. We'll correct that, 7 in the books, 6 laps remaining. So just over the halfway point, 1-0 leader. Dustin started on that pole position. He's led every single lap. Thomas Issa running second. Thomas right now will cross the line. He's about 2.2 seconds behind your leader. Carabetta running third. Fourth, it'll be Austin Jordan. Joffrey Amaya running in the 5th spot. In the Masters, it's Ariel Castro, your leader. Francois Bonweebo second. Miguel Grenzel third. Vernon Sparks fourth. And Michael Horton fifth, your top 5 in the Masters. So a little different scenario here in the pre-final. Coming off a great run in the heat number 3 event between Dustin and Thomas. But right now, Dustin's settling in. He'll cross the line for the 9th time. There's Dustin off of turn number 4. He's got a 2.6 second advantage. So again, Thomas going the opposite way that he did in heat number 3. I mean, at one time he was about a second and a half running third. Miley made the pass mid-race in heat number 3. And then went to work on your leader. But going the other way for the 94, Thomas is in the 94, 2.6 seconds behind your leader. Need shifters, you're on grid. Shifters, you're on grid. So 10 laps in. 3 laps to go. Dustin Strauss, 36.836, best lap time. Thomas with a 36.917. Running third, Franco Carabetta with a 36.905. Top 3 drivers in that 36-second bracket, but not going to matter because up front they're trying to run down the 71 who continues to break away. So there's your leader crossing the line. 2 laps to go. Shifters, you're up next. So final 2 circuits to go. Dustin coming out of that pole position. Has led every single lap, carries a 2.7 second advantage through the chicane. Again, it's been a good one. Started out on Saturday morning, picked up pole position in qualifying, picked up the heat win in heat number 1. And right now looking for his 2nd win of the afternoon here, or the morning, as he'll cross the line. The white flag is up, 1 to go. Boy, Franco Carabetta closing up on Thomas through turn number 6. So your leader going to make his way off the Monza turn for the final time. Here he comes, the 71. Dustin Strauss looking to go wire to wire in your senior class. And he'll coast on through the chicane. And he'll head off at turn number 2. Dustin will lock it up. There's your winner in the pre-final. In your ROK senior class, so to go to Dustin Strauss will pick up the win. And how about Franco Carabetta? I think he just caught Thomas sleeping, and he'll pick up 2nd. Thomas will drop the 3rd. Austin Jordan, yet another 4th place finish. Joffrey Amaya coming home 5th in the Masters. Ariel Castro will pick up the win. Francois Bonweebo 2nd. Miguel Grenzel comes home 3rd. Vernon Sparks and Michael Horton.